Hello, fellow travelers and dream chasers. Today we're setting our sights on the beautiful country of Georgia, a land of ancient history, stunning landscapes, and warm hospitality. Whether you're drawn to its vibrant culture, its delicious cuisine, or its growing economy, Georgia has something special to offer everyone. Many of you have written to me, curious about how to turn your Georgian dreams into reality. One question pops up frequently: Samantha, how can I work in Georgia? Well, I've got you covered. Let's break down the process of obtaining a Georgian work visa, step by easy step. Getting a work visa might seem daunting, but trust me, it's manageable. By understanding the process and preparing in advance, you'll be well on your way to experiencing life and work in this captivating country. So let's get started. To work legally in Georgia, you'll need a special document called a temporary residence permit for work. Think of it as your key to unlocking employment opportunities in this beautiful nation. This permit allows you to live and work in Georgia for a specific period, typically 1 year, with the possibility of renewal. It's important to note that this permit is different from a tourist visa. If you plan to work in Georgia, a tourist visa won't be sufficient. You'll need to apply specifically for the temporary residence permit for work. Before we dive into the application process, let's make sure you meet the basic eligibility requirements for a Georgian work visa. These requirements ensure that applicants are able to contribute positively to Georgia's workforce and society. Firstly, you'll need a valid passport from your home country. Your passport should be valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay in Georgia. Secondly, you'll need to demonstrate that you have sufficient financial means to support yourself during your time in Georgia. This means having enough money for accommodation, food, transportation, and other living expenses. Lastly, you'll need to provide a clean criminal record certificate from your home country or any other country where you've resided for a significant period. This certificate proves that you are a law-abiding citizen. The cornerstone of your Georgian work visa application is a valid job offer from a Georgian employer. This is a crucial first step, as you won't be able to proceed without it. Finding a job in Georgia can be done from abroad. Start by exploring online job boards, connecting with recruitment agencies specializing in Georgian placements, and reaching out directly to companies operating in your field of interest. Networking is also key. Tap into your professional connections and see if anyone can introduce you to potential employers in Georgia. Once you've secured that all-important job offer, make sure it's in writing and clearly outlines your job title, responsibilities, salary, and contract duration. This document is essential for your visa application. Section 5. Gathering your essential documents. Now that you have a job offer, it's time to gather all the necessary documents for your visa application. Think of this as packing your suitcase for a journey. You want to make sure you have everything you need before you set off. In addition to your passport and job offer, you'll need a few more essential items. These include completed visa application forms, recent passport-sized photographs, proof of accommodation in Georgia, such as a hotel reservation or rental agreement, travel insurance that covers your entire stay in Georgia, and educational and professional qualifications that are relevant to your job offer. It's best to have both original documents and photocopies on hand. Keep your documents organized in a folder or binder to stay on top of everything. Section 6. Navigating the application process. With your documents in order, you're ready to navigate the visa application process. You can apply for your temporary residence permit for work at the Georgian embassy or consulate in your home country. In some cases, you might be able to apply online through the Georgian Ministry of Foreign Affairs website. However, it's always a good idea to contact the embassy or consulate directly to confirm the application procedure and any specific requirements for your nationality. When submitting your application, be prepared to pay the visa application fee. This fee is non-refundable, even if your visa application is unsuccessful. Section 7. The application fee, your ticket to processing. The application fee is a standard part of the visa process and covers the administrative costs of processing your application. Think of it as your contribution to ensuring that the system runs smoothly. The fee can vary depending on your nationality and the processing time you choose, standard or expedited. It's essential to check the exact fee amount with the Georgian embassy or consulate handling your application. You can usually pay the fee online or in person using a credit card, debit card, or bank transfer. Make sure to keep the payment receipt safe, as you might need it later for reference or as proof of payment. Section 8. Biometrics and interview, what to expect. As part of the visa application process, you might be required to provide biometric data. This usually involves having your fingerprints and photograph taken at a visa application center. Don't worry, it's a quick and painless procedure. Additionally, the embassy or consulate might invite you for an interview to discuss your purpose of travel, employment details, and ties to your home country. The interview is a chance for them to get to know you better and assess your genuineness as an applicant. Be prepared to answer questions about your job offer, your plans in Georgia, and your reasons for choosing to work there. Section 9. The waiting game, processing time and tracking. Once you've submitted your application and completed the biometrics and interview, if required, the waiting game begins. The processing time for a Georgian work visa can vary depending on several factors such as the volume of applications at the embassy or consulate and the complexity of your case. Typically it takes around 30 business days to process a work visa application. However, it's always best to apply well in advance of your intended travel date to allow for any unforeseen delays. While you wait, you can track the status of your application online through the website of the Georgian Ministry of Foreign Affairs or the embassy or consulate where you applied. Section 10. Your final steps, arriving and collecting your permit. Congratulations. You've received news that your Georgian work visa has been approved. Now, it's time for the exciting part, traveling to Georgia and embarking on your new adventure. Upon arrival in Georgia, you'll need to present your passport with the visa and other supporting documents to immigration officials at the airport. They will review your documents, stamp your passport, and grant you entry into the country. Once you've settled in, you'll need to visit the Public Service Hall of the Ministry of Justice of Georgia to collect your temporary residence permit card. This card serves as your official identification document while you're living and working in Georgia. Section 11. Ready to embark on your Georgian adventure? There you have it, a step-by-step guide to applying for a work visa in Georgia. The process might seem like a lot to take in, but with careful planning and preparation, you'll be well on your way to experiencing the wonders of Georgia. Before you sign off and start packing your bags, remember to double-check all your documents, make copies of everything, and stay informed about any changes in visa regulations. Good luck with your application, and I can't wait to hear about your adventures in the heart of the Caucasus.